Beautiful fish. Yeah, that's a walking for sure. Carlos is making sure he does not lose that. Both sides are pushing out water. How cool is that? He has it out of the water. Oh, it's biting itself. I am dying. I might actually be dying. The girls are ripping the thing apart.
Let's catch them all. Woo! With Catch 'em all fishing with Zak Catchem. Look at this fish. Oh my God. Catch 'em all.
My beautiful, beautiful fish. This layout has done us pretty well, guys. To be honest, it looks great. The shadows just came out of nowhere and the only cloud in the sky, but that'll dissipate in a second. Guys, our fish are looking beautiful. Let me fix the polarization. Yeah, our fish are looking monsterful and beautiful. They're really enjoying the in-ground pond, that big old bass right there. Everyone is looking amazing. Now I actually have my beautiful mother to help us today. Hello, beautiful. These guys are very comfortable, but we are going to be draining the pond today. Right over here, we are going to actually build a waterfall system that we've been thinking about, that I discussed with you guys, and that you guys commented on our last discussion video on what we should do with the pond. So come on over here, Mom. This is where I need your help. Follow me, please. Check it out. You can see this arowana coming on this side right over here. Hey, big boy, how you doing? He's gotten big enough that nobody messes with him anymore. And this whole expanse to about right here is where we're going to build our new wall. So all of this, whoa, 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 you go. All of this we're gonna shovel up. We're actually gonna use a shovel, not an excavator. It's just, it feels good, and it gets the blood pumping, your muscles going. Come on, boy. It makes me feel accomplished just to do it with the shovel. What we're going to do is we are gonna fill this whole thing in. Now, this is gonna stay at the same depth entirely, right? But this side, we gotta dig out deeper and make it big enough and wide enough for our pacu. Now, if you guys know, if you've seen this channel, you guys know our pacu are monstrous, and they're sitting over here in this pond, which is a 14-foot pool, just above ground pool. We rigged it up. You can see all these exits, stuff like that. That's what keeps our gigantic pacu fish in here, and our big gigantic red tail, super aggressive, named Big Red. Now check these guys out and see how big they are. In case you're new to the channel, straight down, all of this, these guys are huge. Now the time of the day will definitely tell how big these guys are, but you can definitely see that. I mean, monsters, like Animal Crossing right now in the shadows. But all these guys, there's Big Red too, straight down. All these guys come up and eat out of your hand. It's magical to see such monster fish trained. They look like sea rhinos, like, actually. But we want to get them in the ground. It's about to be cold, really cold. And I want them to just get direct water from the lake and move stuff around. But they can't be with the koi. They'll chew on that. They'll chew on garlos, believe it or not, and just eat everything. These guys are monsters. They cannot be with any other fish. They're super aggressive, and they will kill all these guys. The iridescent sharks kill everything. All these ponds are set up looking fine. I don't want to do anything to them. There's still fish trapped inside the gutter system. We're gonna handle that as well. You see where that arowana is going? He loves swimming up and down there, but all the bigger fish really kind of stop right around where that arowana is. Now, Mom, come on over here. Right where this arowana is just coming out of, we're gonna eliminate this whole section from these fish being able to swim up and down. Now, they've been chilling and absolutely super happy once they got into that 14-foot pool from being back here for their lives. They were back here for a while, and they were very, very, very happy when I moved them to the pool. I think it's because how nasty the water is back here. It's just full of leaves, as you can see. Crabs and eels and stuff have been swimming back up here. Turtles, everything. But as cool as it is, this is like mucky. My son was just out here. There was a carp in here. He didn't even look very good. They can swim up and down through that little channel and into here, especially when the water gets a little bit higher. You can see it kind of receded about 1.5 feet. But this is not somewhere you want to put stuff that you want to keep and interact with. You can stand right on the edge there. Pass me the tape, the edge. Perfect. And now go all the way to the end. Keep going. I want to measure how long this actually is. And then you can tell me just about here's where I want to cut it off. All right, from right there, what does that say? Habla inglés? 224 inches. Not the inches, buddy. Give me feet.
18 feet, 8 inches.
18 feet. 19 feet, 19 feet, guys. So this expanse is about 19 feet. Now, we won't need the walls if we have our pacu. We could just put fences up. We have plenty of bricks, plenty of reasons, plenty of ways to stop the fish from swimming out if we do have like a crazy hurricane, a crazy flood, which we have had in the past. But pacu are not gonna wanna swim sideways and escape like these other smaller fish like arowana, stuff like that. We can actually get rid of these walls entirely and use that and just as a bigger expanse of this whole lazy river water thing. If we have the water coming in from this side and just pouring in this way, we can have a lot of water for these fish.
I don't go much outdoors.
Look at this thing.
What?
This thing got chewed on. Look, he just came out of nowhere. There's not many places to hide around here, partner. Yeah. Look, he's all beat up. He's beat to death. Where you going, buddy?
Is that an Oscar?
No, that's actually a Mayan cichlid. You can see he's just chewed on.
Oh.
Yeah, nice knowing you.
Oh, take him out.
Take him out. What? That's food, son. He chose this life. Everything. Yeah. Look at this guy. He's probably gonna eat him. Look at that beautiful fish. Hell yeah. We caught most of them. And when you're in here, he chose the wrong pond to invade, and that's why he's getting chomped on. But once we get rid of this, is all going to be deeper water. We'll have pacu and big red in here, maybe other red tails, I don't know. Big red, for whatever reason, even I think you were here last time, we had that other catfish, big red, and they were battling. Remember the catfish fighting?
Oh yeah.
They were fighting to the death. I don't know what it is with that specific giant red tail, but there's other red tails in here. There's tons of red tails, but this big shark, oh my God, that big guy named Raj, we caught with Iguana Man Raj, that catfish just threw big red up into the air. It was insane. We still have that video up, but that is a monster. And monsters versus monsters, we don't want to see that. We want friendly. Okay, so go around the other side, Mom. Cross the bridge. Actually, I might leave that bridge and just dig around it. That's pretty cool.
The bridge is so lovely.
The bridge is lovely. How you like the bridge? All right, I think from here is where I'm going to siphon that water. So this will probably, yeah, that's the shallowest part right there. You guys can see it's only like maybe a foot right there, and that's solid sand. I was standing in there when we drained the entire pond last time on a video that was probably a week or two ago. And go ahead and measure this.
Measure?
Yeah. Come on. I believe in you. Come on. Gotta get a new measuring tape. That thing is rusty and crusty. Come on. Perfect. Okay, tell me what that says. What does that say?
10 feet.
10 feet. If I dig this out to right here, guys, that'll give me 10 foot wide by 20 foot long. You can get rid of that. I'm gonna throw that thing away. That thing is
just a little rusty.
Yeah, that's lead tape. You're getting lead poisoning.
You're not licking it, are you?
You are. Now it's time to completely cut this off, but the only way to do it is by getting rid of all the water. There's too much water in here right now to dig down deep, and if I'm gonna be doing all that type of digging, imagine digging through underwater in the muck. That'd be crazy. You ready to dig, Mom? No, I'm just kidding. But I am going to take down the water about, I think, 3 feet. Oh, the baby's enjoying it back here. About 3 feet, and I'm gonna start doing all this digging. So these guys are gonna have to just barely enjoy the trickle while I slap on some heavy-duty pumps. One more time for the one time. This is the before the waterfall, and it's time to start building with Mama. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got that water flowing and going. We got 3 pipes pushing out water at 3,000 plus gallons per hour, around 4,000, I believe. 3 pipes, you could see them, 3 pumps, 3 pipes, all pushing it out. And I just threw it down, just unplugged all the water from all of our other ponds. Now we are at a time limit here. I've had horrible incidents happen when I was just a youngin' earlier on this channel. If you look through the videos, I actually was doing a deep cleaning once, and I unplugged everything and I had it all die, which was horrible. But that'll never happen again because my brain is now fully developed. Hopefully, let's not say never, but hopefully. Anyway, as you can see, this is draining already very quickly, and what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to bury these pipes, or maybe a 6-inch pipe. I'm thinking these because they don't look as ugly, like peeking out that direction, but black is good. You can't see them very well, and we're waiting for this to lower. And as you can see, this is already Like that was 5 seconds. My gosh, you can see the water depths already like 4 inches gone, and all these fish are going to be pushed into the deeper water. And unfortunately for that little guy that was right here, that boy's getting eaten, son. But you can see this is what we're dealing with. This will be our emergency escape water if we want to lower the water levels just really quick for our pacu. And we're gonna have a lot of digging to do really soon, but first we're just gonna let this drain. We got to build the wall right here, and once we build that wall, we'll be good. We can let the water come back as long as we have our exit pipes locked up and ready to go. It's gonna be like really quick. We're not gonna have much time, but your boy's getting to the digging part of this work. Let's dig them all, son. I took these little L attachments with the saran wrap and made these completely watertight. As you can see, these are just irrigation systems, gutter systems if you will, and they will do the job. Made 3 of them because when they're stuck together, they're a lot stronger. If there's a lot of weight, a lot of rocks, whatever, you can stand on these if there's 3 stacked together with something on top of them. I've learned over the years, and we're gonna have that right around there as soon as I start digging this hole. Okay, dokie. Dad's a little out of breath, guys, but we cut our hole and it wasn't too shabby. Nice and clean. We're gonna fill that back in and we're gonna lay our pipes down right there. You can see over here, this is perfect, right where I need to be. Look at that little guy still hiding. You better run, boy. You're gonna get buried instead of eating. But this is where I need it to be. This entire expanse, I'm gonna dig it out even lower after I fill this spot up right here with all this extra grass and dirt. I'm digging all this up and I'm using it to make a bridge over here, a land bridge, and that's gonna work out, I believe. We're gonna find out, but I can actually stand on that. If you don't believe it or not, watch, I'm gonna show you. Hopefully I'm gonna show you. Whoa, whoa, okay. Look at this little fish. Get out of here, buddy, you're getting eaten. But as you can see, it's actually more solid than all the mucky stuff because the koi just chew, but this is all gross. So that's gonna be pushed out into here. The koi are gonna move it around, and then we're gonna hit our exit over here as soon as I lay these pipes down. Whoa. And that's gonna be that. Looking good. Fish are still alive and kicking. I think I need to shut off the pumps for just a second, see if this all works out nicely, and we should be good, guys. Wish us luck. Time to unplug you really quick. Where are you? Boom, boom. Okay, these guys are chilling for a second. Now we got to lay out these 3 pipes. Come on. All right, this is working out better than I expected. Boom. Wasn't too long. Probably took me 15-20 minutes to do this, and we're good to go. Come on, baby. And that's that. Perfect length. Boom, shakalaka. Now I gotta bury it. I'm gonna need 2 hands for that, guys. 1 second. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm dying. My wife is coming to save me with some waters. Hey, beautiful. I almost didn't make it.
Here's your boxer.
Yeah. Guys, I don't have any pants on. Thank you. Thank you, honey. Please, you could just drop one right here in case I have to crawl, and then that's probably where I would die, around there. Thank you.
Yeah.
Love you, bye. Oh my God, guys. It's crazy out there. I got some water. Let me show you what we did so far before I take a little break. Oh my goodness. Thank God I have this cart to help me out for a little bit of shade, but check this out. You can see this is ugly out here. Now I wanted to put a little bit of potting soil to help the grass grow over here, because sometimes a little bit high off the water it's tough to grow, but this is all I had. I thought I planned this out perfectly. I needed a lot more soil or sand. Sand is actually really good to plug up the water too, but we got a little bit of water coming in. We got 1 pump coming in on all these, right? 3 pumps going out when it's on. I shut these off, and now you can see the levels of the water and where this is gonna exit from, right? Definitely higher, about 2 feet right here, but still that needs to be completely filled with dirt and sand and gravel so that is like a solid dam. Otherwise, this is not gonna work out. I'm telling you that much. So I'm gonna have to pull dirt from here and toss a wheelbarrow up here and just fill it up and then chuck it over there in a timely fashion as I start to work on this project, which is going to be a mission. Look at that, guys. As I'm working, Carlos just grabbed the walking catfish. He's on the surface. Wow. Wow. How cool is that? He has it out of the water. Oh, it's biting itself. I am dying. I might actually be dying. But Carlos is ripping the thing apart. I gotta take a break. I thought it was really cool that he got that thing. I gotta sit down. I'm gonna show you something crazy for what I did over there. Guys, it's turned into maybe my last will and testament. All these birds are looking at me. My friends I love so much, now they're looking at me like food. I'm about to pick my bones, pick the meat off my bones. They're getting closer and closer. They're just fighting over who's gonna eat me. Look, what's going on here? What is this? What is that? What is it doing that? Just open up its wings. Is this mating or eating? They're gonna eat me. They're gonna eat me, dude. What is going on? These guys are fighting over who's gonna get my body. Now they're all waiting for me. All right, I think I got enough breath in my lungs to show you what's going on. Whew, a little wobbly there for a second, guys. You can hear the little hiss. That's water coming in. I got one of the pumps on. Carlos is absolutely chewing on a walking catfish right now. I'm hoping that's a walking catfish. It's definitely not coming back, whatever it is. Yeah, that's a walking for sure. Carlos is making sure he does not lose that. Oh my God, let go. Oh no. He got like a plant stuck in his face. He'll be all right. But, whoa, chill everybody. I dug up all of this from over there. Big old deep gaping hole. That's what I want to do. I want to dig that whole thing out, but I got to do that in the morning because I'm literally dying. I mean, these guys are chilling. All the fish are okay. I do have a 4,000 gallon per hour pump pumping into that pond, which goes into that pond, and finally down here. But it's not going to fill up right away. Obviously, one pump is nothing compared to 20,000 gallons. But now I gotta just throw a lot of dirt over here and fill up that wall. That's what I really have to do. But I can actually pause it. Oh, if I can take all the mud I just dug up and toss it here and complete this project. That's my goal. If I can complete this, then I can survive to tell the tale of another day and build this awesome waterfall. I think it's a great idea. I think it's gonna look really cool if I can survive it. Guys, I'm dying. But I'm still here. And we're still digging, son. So, the fish are doing really well, even with all this cloudy mucked water. You can see that big old Air 1 on the surface. You can see some of the koi in here, stuff like that. Oscars. Now, we took that wheelbarrow. That was just one load of this wheelbarrow to do all that. So I'm assuming a couple more of those and we'll just completely cover all those exits. And the good thing about how they're facing up is that I could always make those taller. So I could always make the exits a little higher if I wanted to make this pond deeper in the winter or summer, or if it's whatever I want to do, I could make that taller. Kind of like I did on this side. Hey big guy, how you doing? So I dug all that all went into the wheelbarrow. And with all this dug up, we're gonna dig this. I want to dig this 2 to 3, at maybe 4 feet, definitely 3 feet all the way down here and much wider, so I can open this up for catfish and stuff. Even if I do keep the pacu, which I might keep the pacu in that clear water pool, they've really been enjoying that, but I could keep them in here essentially. I want it to be big enough that I could definitely keep pacu in here and deep enough. So our waterfall is going to be about that high. The water level's here, going to come up about a foot to reach that level, and all this here is definitely going to pour water down here and then down back into the lake, and the cycle goes on. This once led into no man's land. You could see how this whole creek got fed into this, pretty much a ditch. I mean, there's crabs and eels in here, everything else. Push this way. Now this needs a water flow for anything back here to survive. So what I might do is I might make this an island of some sort, and that way this won't be as yucky and mucky and everything, even though it's clear right now. If I have two entrances from the lake, I feel like a lot of stuff will go in here. I can put a second bridge over here. It may look really cool, it may just be disgusting, but I think fish are gonna really like it back there. It's like, apart from all the predators and all the stuff that comes in through the canals, the gators, all that stuff, they might like it back there. Now I need to fill that up again, put a couple more loads over there to make this more sound structure before I put sod on top of it and all that good stuff. Then I need to knock this big giant wall down. That took a lot out of me, along with all this other digging, but I need to widen this up. I'm going to get rid of all of this and use this to make a wall across here, and that'll be our whole pond down here. We're going to have all that dirt to dig up from and make a nice solid foundation to walk around. I think it'd be really cool to separate a couple ponds so we can have some monsters beside our other monsters without them killing each other. Our fish are enjoying that fresh water coming in. Everyone's doing good though. I definitely need to get a lot more dirt from here, and that's taking a lot out of me, I'm not gonna lie to you. Filling up that wheelbarrow, hundreds of pounds in that wheelbarrow over on this really skinny land bridge I built. It was not easy. It's tough, but it's working out, and I think it's really gonna help us out when we do catch fish. There's a lot of giant fish I wanna catch, I just don't have room for them. I'm gonna go after them soon because I'll have all this extra room. That's gonna be really cool. You have fought valiantly, but you have not earned your freedom. You, as I say, are invasive. Oh my God. Nope, no, no, no. Yes, sir. See ya. On the wrong side of the pond now, boy. Wrong side of the pond now. I don't know how you escaped this long. Oh! Well, that's how he escaped that long. I'm gonna clear this whole pond out, push all the gunk still back here after I fill this thing up a couple more times with all this fresh mud, sand, everything, and make sure that works. I can be able to walk on that. If I cannot walk on that, then the water's definitely getting through and it'll just be annoying. One step at a time. Everyone's hungry. You're getting absolutely smunched. Your toast, dude. Carlos is coming for you, son. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this. This is getting really cool. I think it's gonna be amazing when I'm finally said and done with it. And give me some ideas. I really want some good ideas, really good ideas on what I should do with the waterfall feature. If I should just make it rocky, if I should just have pumps jumping out. Pipes, kind of like what I have over here. I know that's ugly, but the utility behind it, man, there's nothing like having pipes to keep one fish away from another fish. Maybe doing some type of waterfall feature where I can have rock after rock, and I don't know. But utility definitely with these fish. I'd rather have them survive than have things look pretty. Big fish need a big home. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you so much for following along with me. I am dying right now in my skivvies. And I almost died. You almost witnessed your boy die if you're watching this right now. So stay tuned for the next episode. Please give me your insights. Leave some comments below on what you think, what I might be missing. Oh my gosh. Looking like I somehow perfectly maneuvered this. Let's see the other side. Perfectly. That is crazy. And going back out this way, so all that mucky stuff and everything is still getting pushed that way. Exactly what I want to do. What's up, Henry? How you doing, buddy? As soon as I seal this wall up, I should have no problem fixing all this. So this is actually working as well. The water's, oh my God, I hit that perfectly. That even over here, both sides are pushing out water. Now I already filled this up with rocks a long time ago because I planned on doing this. I just haven't, and the water's already clearing up. It's looking pretty good already, guys. Let's go! At the end of the day, we're just out here trying to get them all.
Catch them up. Catch them up.